Hello and welcome. I'm going to record my attempt at FMWC UK battle number 1, and I'm already late, so I better get started. I watched the intro video. It's something about uh, Liverpool Street bus station. So let's go. Okay, so we got a bus timetable, postcodes, locations. Alright, I'm just going to dive in at the start. We have a number following their destination. For each of the following buses, extract the number. Okay, fine. So I have a text extract nums. That should do that. Why is this starting everything? Oh yeah, let's go partial. Oh, okay. Groups of buses seem to arrive in threes for each set of 3 buses. What is the range of bus numbers? Okay. So let A be 1 times text split this by semicolon. Then it's max of A minus min of A. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I need to put these in. Select quiz. And this. Okay. Reach time listed. Where is the bus scheduled at that time going? Okay, so I'll name this B for buses. And I guess we'll just go on from there for now. In B time, returning from B destination area. Yes. Happy days. Okay. Reach postcode. What time is the first bus scheduled to go there? Area borough. Borough and postcode. Ooh, and these times. I don't love that. What is it? Okay, fine. Not sure that's gonna work. Okay, but anyway, X lookup. Whoops. X lookup. Area in here. Lock. Should have made it a table. Never mind. Returning from here. Lock. Okay, so can I do a minifs with the text? Probably not, right? The time where the postcode is this. That is not going to work. Okay. Time num equals this times 1. So then I'll make this time num. That does work. Oops. Okay, level 5. How many buses are scheduled to depart each hour? Okay. Time hour equals left 2. Countifs. Countifs. The time hour is this. Is there more to say about this? 6, yes. 4 minutes, yes. Actually, I could have just done that with a countif star, but never mind. Alright, fine. I think that's working. So that's level 5. Level 6. The FMWC gang has been stealing buses. How many buses actually depart in each hour? Alright, so let's see if we can do it the other way. Countifs. Tifs. B time has to be this and 2 more digits, and B turns up has to be 1, I assume. Yes. Okay. Alright, so what is this beast of a level? Oh my god. Okay. You arrive at a bus station. There are no immediate buses to your destination. You could wait for a later bus, but it might be quicker to go somewhere nearby and walk the rest of the way. Fortunately, you know how to read the grid references locations have to work out how close you can get. I've now been nicked and taken out of the yard so all buses are running. Okay. Locations of each area are given as grid references on the location tab in the form TQ, blah, blah, blah. First three numbers, the easting, 100 meters east of, okay. Second three numbers represent the northing, given as multiple, okay. Okay. Okay, so I think that the starting point seems irrelevant then. On a diversion, if you get on a bus to a different area, it takes 1 hour per 3,000 meters. What distance? Okay. We need to walk up to 45 minutes. What does that go away? Huh? Okay. So we arrive at 10:20. First bus that goes within a 45-minute walk of East Wickham is the 1303 to Bexley. As Old Bexley, Bexley Village. What? Sorry. Oh, okay, that whole thing is the name. Okay. This route lasts. Wait a second. Hang on. Bexley, also Old Bexley, Bexley Village. Oh, what? But no, that is a unique location, right? These all match. Okay, fine. This route lasts 57 minutes, so arrives at Bexley at 1400. So then, that many meters from there. 3,000 per hour, 15 minutes, 33 minutes, taking us up to 1433. There's no other buses before this time. Taking us to 1400. Okay. All buses are running at the earliest possible time. Fine. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so area grid ref. Let's just check max of len of these is 8 and the min hopefully the same. Yes, good. Okay, so first let's just filter B where B time is greater than or equal to this. Seems fine. Okay, so then okay, so I want mid of this by 3 and 6 by 2, no, by 3. Okay, so grid ref mid of that by also 3 and 6 by 2. Okay, then I want that, sorry, this is, both are multiples of 100, fine. So that minus this, then by row some square, then square root of that, rounding, so we are multiplying by 100, okay? So no, not just grid ref, I want the whole thing, please. Okay, so then I'm interested in the what time bus? 1303. No, that does not look good. 465, 755. Rise at Bexley at 1400. And that is apparently 1628 from East Wickham, but that is not at all what I'm getting. Why not? Okay, so let's take a closer look at this 1303. Mid this 36 Oh, wait, hang on. I have a feeling I did 36. I did 362. That's not right. I'm on 363. Okay. So now, the 1303. Where is it going? Up here. Okay, yes. Now that is acceptable, but everything else is not acceptable. Yes. Min is, oh no, there's 2,300. Uh-oh. Okay, so where is that min? Yeah, here. This one would also get you within 45. Hang on, sorry. What is 40? Oh no, 45 minutes walk or less. 2020. Okay, fine. Okay, so then, so I want this to be less than or equal to 2,250. Okay, so let walk dist be all this nonsense. Then x. Okay, then I want to filter this for all of that where walk dist is less than or equal to 2250. Okay, so then those are my options, but I want to h-stack this with walk dist. Okay. So then I need to convert that to a walking time, which is divided by 3,000. So actually I should just make this walk time. In hours is going to be divided by 3,000, and then to convert that to minutes I want to multiply by 60. And then I want walk dist less than or equal to 45. Nope. Oh, sorry. Yeah, walk time less than or equal to 45. Nope, still not. Why? Oh, because this one also needs to be walk time. Okay. So, where does it say when it arrives? Oh, there it is. Journey duration in minutes. Fine. So then I want to choose calls from here. Choose calls from all of that. And I want column 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5 is when it arrives, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I think. Yes, I want to multiply those by 1, so they're all numbers. Then I want to by row all of that sum, and then, wait, that doesn't look good. Yeah, no, shoot, that's not right. That's not going to work. That's not going to work, because I need to add them as time. Right, fine. Okay, so let's add one more here. That's time as time. And let's do time left. This to right. This to that's the hours and minutes, and then 0. Okay. All right. So drop my choose calls here for a second. Now I want to add this. That. Oh, wait. Something's not right there. These are no longer anything. Oh, sorry, no, it's these. These are 45 minutes. Yes, that's the time. Fine. So, oh, my head is spinning. All right, so I want to choose calls. So I want 12, and then whatever the heck I had before, which was drop the 1, 5, and 11. So it's no, but actually, sorry, no, 11, 5, and 12. Okay, so yeah, this is the time. Yes. 1 at 3 p.m. And then I need to add that and that. Okay, so I guess I can divide by 1. 60 times 24 is 1440, I think, and 1440. I don't want that disappear because it's small. Fine. Yes. Okay. So now I think I can buy row sum. Sum. And oh no, maybe we need to round up. Okay. So then I want the min of those, which is the earliest time you can arrive, which is that. Then I want to multiply that by 1440. Then I want to, we're rounding how? Round your time to the nearest minute, okay. Round, right there, 0. So that should be as a number, 873, oh, ugh, no. Sorry, so what am I doing here? God, so close. Okay, so TM can be that, and then I want to return what? I want to return text int TM over 60 by 00 and mod TM 60. TM over 60, yeah. Okay, I think that worked eventually. Oh, we got some calcs here. Oh, maybe that means there's no way to get there. Is there a description of what to do? If you don't arrive, state the time is 0430. Okay. So we're going to say if error this, then 0430. No, this is not working. Why is this not working? Ah, shoot. Yes, because I need to text that one as well. Text, because that could be 0. Confidence not high, but let's put it on in anyway. And go do bonuses. How many buses actually turn up on the day? Some B turns up. One postcode has 6 buses which actually turn up during the day. Which one is it? Okay. So let's spread it out. So let's do group by. B postcode is the labels. B turns up. Some. Do we indeed have 1 6? So let's do choose calls 2 1, and then let's what the heck? Let's just do VLOOKUP 6 in that 2 0. Kind of want to check if there's more than one, but I'm not going to do it. Okay, each cylinder bus contains 5 tons of steel. Each telephone box contains 1 ton of steel. And each telephone box sells in the black market for £10,000, assuming no wastage. How much do they have? Okay, so so first it's going to be sum minus minus b turns up equals 0. So that is the number of, so this times 5 is the number of tons of steel. So each one of those converts to a phone box, and each phone box sells for £10,000. I think that's the answer. Which postcode area defined by the letters only has the most buses arrive not stolen at their destination between 10 and 2? Okay. I think I can, I don't want to add another column because that'll break my formula for the last level. So we're going to group by text before B postcode before sequence 10 starting from 0. Then B, sorry, 1 minus B turns up sum. So the number of buses that, wait, sorry, no, I want not 1 minus, I want the number of buses that do turn up. All right, closing bracket here. Okay, but then I want to filter, which is going to be between 10 and 2. So let's just say B time num has to be greater than or equal to times B time num has to be less than or equal to 1359. Okay. And then I want no totals, sort of with that 0 here, 0 there, something like that. And sorry, what's the question? The answer is the one with the most? Has the most, yes. So we want a minus 2 here. So then, whatever, let's just do it SW underscore 6. Can't help it, I have to make things dynamic. The song Magic Bus by The Who cited a bus fare as being 9 old pennies. Okay. So let's just grab this. Where is it? Here. So equals 1.75 divided by that to the power of 1 over 2025 minus 1968 minus 1, I think. Oh, two decimal places. Okay, fine. So round this to 2, but first we need to multiply by 100. 100 times the whole thing. And is that, yes, 6. No, what? What have I done here? So 6.9. Right. Oh, sorry, yeah, because it's still formatted as a percent. 6.97. Okay, so let's put these in, and then I think I'm done. 195, NW9. Oops. 57,000 or million or billion or whatever. SW underscore 6. And 6.97. Okay. I think that's it. So let's grab the file, upload, submit. All right, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Okay, a couple of quick errata notifications on my live solve before I post this, which, as usual, are to do with reading. So first, on level 4, it said your answer should contain all 4 digits, including the leading 0 where applicable. And since I converted the times to numbers so that I could do a minifs, I missed that and missed half the questions here. But I also subsequently saw a much nicer solution that doesn't require this. Just notice that the timetable, as timetables tend to be, is listed in order. So instead of using a minifs, you can just use an XLOOKUP on B postcode to return B time. And that'll get you the first time, but still have it in text form as it was required. So that was a nice little tip I picked up from Julian. And second, this one. Which postcode area had the most buses arrive at their destination between 10 and 2 p.m.? I used the departure time instead of the arrival time. So slap on the wrist for me, gotta pay attention. So relatively easy fix with the setup we already had. So instead of the time number, I want the time as time. And then to that, I need to add the journey duration in minutes. And then to make these comparable units for Excel time, 1 is a day. For this, 1 is a minute. So I need to divide by 24 and by 60, or by 1440 if you happen to know that. And then I don't want to compare it to 10,000 anymore. I want to compare it to the time, 10 o'clock, which I can do like that, or using the time function, but this seems easier. And then same thing on the other side. We'll take this, put that there, and then slightly different trick you can do here. So here we're multiplying by 1. You can also subtract. So if you subtract off 1400, you say that has to be less than 0. Then because it's asking Excel to do math with this text string, it'll convert it into a time. And so that all works, and then it's still SW, but instead of 6 buses departing, there are 7 buses arriving within the window. So those are the things that were actually wrong. I also wanted to just quickly show you. So there was a lot of things about my level 7 formula that I didn't like, so I wrote a version that I like better. First, just, this floating out here by itself, why bother if the formula is going to be this big? Might as well include it. Second, I did a filter on valid times here, and then I had to do a filter on valid times within another filter here. So I ended up filtering 3 times when I only really needed to filter once. And it wasn't that I was saving some major calculation by reducing the space here or anything like that. So I won't make you watch me build it, but here's my preferred version. So first I just have the target coordinates separately. I also made this into a table so that these references weren't long and hideous. So you pull the target coordinates there. Then we can get the coordinates for where the bus arrives as B grid ref, so from the bus table, and again mid 3/6 of that, and a length of 3 gives you for each one of those. Let's just select this so we can see them. So for this one, for example, starting from 3, so you get 235 and then 825. Subtract the target coordinates from that, and then by row sum square as just a handy way of doing Pythagorean distance over the whole thing. Then you need to wrap the whole thing in square root. I also just cleaned up this whole mess. Actually just equates to times 2. So I knew I could cancel out some units. I didn't realize it would cancel out quite that cleanly, but just makes it a little nicer. Although admittedly this makes it a little easier to understand what's actually going on, but whatever. So then the big thing that I didn't like about this was that I had the choose call with the fixed column numbers, which meant that if I added any more columns to the table, this formula would break. So instead, I took just the data that I wanted from the table, so the time as time, the journey duration in minutes, and then the walk time that we just calculated here. And then I scaled that, again, to get everything into units of time, so minutes have to be divided by 1440. The time as time was good as it was. Like I said, one of the things I didn't like about this was that I had to, multiply by 1440 to convert it to a number, to round it to the nearest minute, and then do all this int and mod stuff to convert it back into a time. So here instead, I just apply the filter. So, the time has to be, greater than or equal to your start time, and the walk time has to be less than or equal to 45 minutes. So these are the possible buses that you could take. And then for each one of those, I sum the row after scaling it. So you get the departure time, the bus time, and the walk time added together to give you the arrival time. And then I just rounded that to the nearest minute, meaning the nearest multiple of 1 over 1440, and then texted that as just HHMM with no colon in the middle, which it'll happily do, and then if error 430. So that's just slightly, it's bigger, but I do think it's a slightly nicer version. It's also like some of the work of this one was here, some was here, and then some was in the if error statement over here. This one is all now self-contained. Anyway, that's all I got today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, and thanks, Harry, for a fun case.